please join me on your mat. And I do have blocks with me. If you need to use them, you can. If not, you can also roll up a blanket, as I said before, with yoga, to get into the seated position. If you need to, you can put a block up under you, and that will help support you. It's also can support your knees better. It'll get you better in line. So you can use that with a block or with a blanket. So with further ado, let's go ahead and get ready to start our practice today. Namaste. I like to close my eyes in this part. Just be thinking how I want to take my time right here and enjoy this time on the mat. So take another deep breath. And hold it. And now let it out. One more nice deep breath. Hold it. And let it out. Now you may keep your eyes closed or open at any time. I'm going to go ahead and open mine at this point. And we're going to still stay on the ground or in our chair. And we're going to do some straight up stretches. Just bring your arms straight up and grasp them. I like to turn them upside down and point up to the ceiling. And now let your hands rain down. One more. Take a nice deep breath as you raise your arms up. Grasp your arms, turn them up. And now exhale and let your arms come down. I'm going to do one more. Breath in, grasp, push up, and let your arms rain down. All right, now we're going to warm up our shoulders a little bit with pulling your right shoulder across. And now your left. All right, now we're going to do some shoulder circles. I go forward. No, I'm going backwards first. I like to do 3 or 4 of these. All right, and now we're going to go to the front. Don't forget your breath. All right, and now we're going to twist to the right. Look over your shoulder if you can. If not, that's fine. Take a deep breath in. Hold it and let it out. Now we're going to do it over our left shoulder. Take a deep breath in and stretch upwards. Hold it and let it out. All right, now we're going to go stretch forward. Just enjoy that stretch for a moment. Put your hands in your lap. And now we're going to do neck rolls. And do what feels comfortable for you. So I'm going to look down, put my shoulder to my right ear, go back to my left, and straight down. I'm going to do one more. Full circle. All right, now we're going to go the other way. The back, the right shoulder, straight down. One more time. To the left shoulder, to the back, to the right shoulder, and straight down. Now we're going to sit here for one moment, take a nice deep breath. And let it go. Now we're going to get on to our hands and knees. And this is known as cat and cow. You can still do those sitting. You do not have to get on your knees if you don't want to. You can also put a towel or something under your knees to help more support. Some people even roll their mats up that way. So anyways, you can do them, like I said, sitting, but I like to do them on my hands and knees. So you're going to push up into your cat pose with your chin going down. Now you're going to exhale and look up into your cow pose. One more. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And hold it. And now exhale. Okay, now if you can, go on into a child's pose. And if you need more support, you can put a towel up under your rear, or you could put a mat, a block, just to help support. I might need 2 blocks posts to do that. And also pushing your legs further wider will help with your knees. In the beginning, this was one of my hard poses because I had rotator cuff surgery right before deciding to start doing yoga. So this was also my pose that I could go to when I needed to take a break in any pose. So you might choose this pose to be one of your poses that you can go to. All right, now you're going to go back up on your knees. I'm going to move the blocks out of the way. All right. And you're going to now go into a downward dog. So lift your feet up and stretch as much as you can. If your feet are up here, that's fine. If you have to do a downward, go back onto your knees for a cat-cow, you can. But if you can do a downward dog, go ahead. And you can pedal it out. All right. And now we're going to go ahead and step up to our hands. Baby steps are fine. And just hang here. Hold your arms and just hang. If this is where you are, that's great. If you're down here, that's fine too. This is your journey, and it's about what you can do today and what feels good to your body. Okay, now you're going to lift up slowly. And now this is mountain pose. Now take a deep breath and let it out. Now I'm going to have you stretch all the way up. Now put your hands together and bring your hands down to prayer pose. Now we're going to bend all the way down again. You can hang here, or you can put your hands on the ground. And then now you're going to put your hands on your knees and go to half back. And try to make your back flat. Now we're going to go all the way back down. Put your hands on the floor. Bend your knees generously. If you need to, place your hands flat. And then bring one leg back. If you have to go to your knees, do. All right, so here is a plank. This is also a plank. So do what makes you feel comfortable and makes your pose feel good. So now we're going to lower it all the way down and take a deep breath. Now we're going to push up. This is upward dog. And then you can go to child's pose. Now I'm going to get you to stand up. And you can face the camera so it's easier for you to see what's going on. And we're going to practice a tree pose. So I recommend you be close to a wall or something that you can get your balance on, or a chair. You can have a chair next to you, or you can try just without going very high up. So this is a tree pose. This is a tree pose holding the wall. You can try not to put it on your knee, and then later you might be at this point where you put to a tree pose. So that is a tree pose. So now we're going to practice. Like I said, if you need to hold the wall, this is, you can bring this arm out to balance you, and that's a tree pose. So our balance is very important. It'll help you not have falls and break things. So on the other side, you're going to try your tree pose. Once again, you can be holding the wall, or you can be, in the middle of the room. But I recommend in the beginning that you're close enough that you can actually hold. This is teaching you're strengthening your core muscles, and it's helping. I just lost my balance there. You'll notice some days that your balance is like point on, and you're like, I could stand here and do the dishes or whatever. And then other days you're like, whoa, that's not so good. So now we're going to go ahead and go to the floor. All right. So I like to go ahead and do on my back and hug my knees in, and then do a happy baby pose. So you grab your toes, and I rock back and forth. All right, now we're gonna take my right leg over my left thigh, and you can grab behind your leg or in front of your leg. And my back always pops during this point. It actually feels really good, but it's popping away right now. So anyways, hold in one of these positions that feels good to you. And take a nice deep breath in and let it go. Now we're going to go to the other side. And like I said, you can hold here or here. And if you can't do either one of those, just hold your knees in. This is fine for right now. Do what you can. It's your yoga journey. All right. And then we're going to do some side twist. So we're going to go to the right, bring your knees up, and then place them over. And in the beginning, you may not feel comfortable looking over to your left shoulder because I'm facing to my right. But if you can, that'd be great. You can also place your right hand on your left knee to get a little bit more stretch in this hip over here. And I like to lay over here and take a nice deep breath and look over my left shoulder and let it go. Now we're going to go back to the middle. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. And if you can, look over your right shoulder this time. Take a deep breath in. Feel that twist. And let it go. Take one more deep breath in. And let it go. Now go back to the center. Hug it out. I like to roll a little bit side to side as a back rub. It feels good. Now we're going to just put our feet down. And if you need to put some support under your legs at this point, you could. You could roll up a towel or a pillow and have it to support your knees at this point. And now we're just going to take a deep breath in. And a nice deep breath out. Take a nice deep breath in. And a nice deep breath out. Now, yogis, think about how wonderful this practice is for you. You're developing core, you're developing your balance, you're developing breath work, which helps you calm your nervous system. be thankful that you showed up today. Thank your body for, allowing you to participate. And now you're going to gently roll over to your right side and push yourself up and back into your seated position. And just sit here for a moment, feel your back align, and put a smile on your face because you just did your yoga for the day. And 10 minutes is a great way to start. And even when you're more advanced, some days that's all time. You might have to be able to squeeze in just 10 minutes. Your body will thank you for this 10-minute yoga video and your time on the mat today. So namaste, yogis. If you could, in the comments below, please tell me how this practice is going for you. And if you could, like and subscribe to my videos as well. I'll be showing you more beginner yoga videos, and I'll probably do 2 more 10-minute videos, and then we'll work up to a 15-minute video. So I'm just so proud of you for taking this time for yourself. Namaste.